What's up, everybody? Justin here to do a new top 100 wrestlers show. This is part 6. Go check out part 5. Go check out part 4, part 2, part 1. This is part 6 of a 10-part series. Top 100 wrestlers, in my opinion. All these were not the best wrestlers, but they all had a lot of charisma. They either had charisma, great personality, promo skills, stuff like that. So here we go with part 6. Part 6 is 48 down to 48 down to 38. 48 down to 38. So, part 6, top 100 wrestlers. Number 48. Anyways, looks like I screwed up. I took out number 48. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Number 48 was, I think, let me check the entire rest. I don't know if this guy's already on the top 100, but whatever. I either fucked up or he was never on the top 100. Whatever, I apologize. Number 48, Jeff Hardy. The guy has killed his body, put his body through hell, beaten his body to shit. Has done swantons off like 20-foot ladders. The guy has taken such a beating. Number 48, Jeff Hardy. Had a good run in Impact Wrestling as Brother Nero. Was a tag champion in Impact. Was a tag champion. I don't think he was a world champion. He might have been. I think he was a world champion. Where he was kind of messed up on he had his issues when he was Impact World Champion. He created his own title with some it was like a art. It was his design, his own world title. It was a purple strap, stuff like that. But then he dropped it not that long after he won it. He dropped it, I believe, like 2 or 3 months later to Sting. So Jeff Hardy, the guy, has had his substance abuse problems, his addiction problems, but hopefully he's in a better place now and he's sober. I'm pretty sure he is sober because if the guy screws up, gets a DUI or arrested again, if he screws up again, the guy is done in WWE for good. So number 48, Jeff Hardy. Number 47. Oh, man. I think I screwed up again. I don't know if I had Jeff Hardy down already. But number 48 was the franchise Shane Douglas. I was a big fan of him when he was in ECW. He had the best run of his career as a part of ECW. Guy was good at promos. Not that good, but he was good at promos. He had to curse a little bit too much in his promos, but whatever. He was good ECW World Champion. He was good ECW TV Champion. Again, Shane Douglas in ECW was damn good. He was damn good in my opinion. Number 47, Kenny Omega. A lot of fans love Kenny Omega and think he's the best wrestler in the world. I disagree. He's very, very, very good, but he's not the best in the world. Number 47, Kenny Omega. The guy, he's not that good of a talker. He really doesn't have to be because he is a fantastic worker. I don't know if, but Kenny Omega wants to go to AEW. Good for him. If he wants to go to WWE, good for him. But if he's in AEW or WWE, I think the guy's gonna have to cut a lot more promos. Maybe he does talk a lot on the being the elite. Maybe he does talk a lot on there. I don't know. I don't watch it. But just talking, that's different. Just talking on a show that's a lot different than cutting in-ring promos. Number 46, the Dudleys. The Dudley boys, Bubba Ray, Devon Dudley. Hell, I'll throw Spike Dudley in there because that guy took a hell of a lot of punishment. Spike Dudley, one of the toughest guys ever to be in wrestling. I heard from someone, Spike Dudley wants nothing to do with wrestling anymore. Maybe he's moved on. I don't know what he does. Maybe he's still a teacher. I don't know. But Spike Dudley, someone said he doesn't appear at conventions. He wants nothing to do with wrestling anymore. Maybe he's bitter. I don't know. Number 46, Dudley's. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. One of the greatest tag teams ever in ECW. Just one of the most hated heels of all time also. When they were a part of ECW, they were hated. They were so hated, they started riots, and fans wanted to jump the guardrails to attack them. Dudley's had a great run in ECW, the best of their careers, in my opinion. They had a great run in WWF. How many times did they win the tag titles? Probably 7 or 8. They were part of the first TLC matches with the Hardys and Edge and Christian. Dudleys were damn good. They went to Impact, TNA Wrestling. They were good there as Team 3D. They won the TNA, NWA tag team titles. They were WCW tag champs, WWF tag champs, ECW tag champs, IWGP tag team champions. The Dudleys have done it all. And I'm talking about the Dudleys together. Devon and Bubba Ray. Bully Ray by himself, the guy's had a damn good run by himself as TNA World Champion in Ring of Honor. Number 46, the Dudley Boys. Number 45, Batista. I was a fan of Batista. Not really. I was kind of over him by 2010, 2009 when he left. I was kind of tired of seeing him. I feel bad for Batista. When he returned in 2014, the guy was getting booed like crazy. It wasn't his fault. He shouldn't have been booed. Everybody was, and then started making fun of Batista, calling him Blue Tista because of his gear. I like Batista. He's a good guy. He doesn't deserve any of the fans' hate. The guy didn't do anything wrong for returning 4 or 5 years ago. I thought it was awesome to see Batista return at SmackDown 1000. And he had a face-off with Triple H. The crowd went nuts. Like, they still want to see Batista. I wouldn't mind seeing Batista back for 1 or 2, 3 more matches. Number 45, Batista, the guy, best run of his career. The only place he's ever worked, WWE. He had a very good run. He was a face of the SmackDown brand for a long time. He was a great world heavyweight champion. He was also good in Evolution. Former tag champion with Ric Flair. I remember at a 2004 house show, I saw Batista and Ric Flair team up. against the Dudleys. That was really exciting. Number 45, the Animal, Batista. Number 44, the Viper, Randy Orton. The guy has had so many names. The Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer. A Legend Killer run. That was really good. Number 44, Randy Orton. He was never my favorite wrestler, but the guy's very good at what he does. He's very good worker. Randy Orton was a good WWE champion, he was World Heavyweight Champion for a short time. He's a good IC champion. Randy Orton, great worker. Really good. And in 2018, it was good to see WWE started letting Randy Orton be a heel again and just be a dastardly, nasty heel that is pretty hated because of the stuff he was doing to Jeff Hardy, which was fucking sick, but it was awesome. Number 44, Randy Orton. Number 43, Rey Mysterio Jr. What can you say about Rey Mysterio? Legend, Lucha Libre legend, Luchador legend. The guy had a great run in WCW. I thought it was a big mistake when WCW had him unmasked. That was so stupid and didn't need to happen. Shouldn't have happened. Rey Mysterio had damn good matches in ECW when he was there for a short time in 95. Even the beginning of 96, Rey was still in ECW. But anyways, the best run of Rey Mysterio's career was definitely in the WWE. The guy had classic, great matches with Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, Edge, Randy Orton. Got a lot of damn good matches. Rey Mysterio had classics with Eddie Guerrero and WCW. Great matches with Eddie, especially at Halloween Havoc 97. They had a classic match of the year. And currently, in 2019, yesterday, for God's sakes, on SmackDown Live, Rey Mysterio is still having classics, and he is showing us, he's showing the fans, he's showing the wrestling world that Rey Mysterio has still got it. Rey Mysterio and Andrade Almas, his name's Andrade now. Rey Mysterio and Andrade tore it up on SmackDown. If you didn't see it, you better go watch it. I don't know, find the match on YouTube, watch Rey Mysterio and Andrade from what was yesterday, January 15th, 2019 episode of SmackDown. Rey Mysterio and Andrade tore it up. Had a classic, great match. Number 43, Rey Mysterio Jr. Rey Mysterio looks healthy in 2019. He looks quicker, more healthy, thinner, in more shape. The guy just looks really healthy. 42, number 42, Nakamura. The best run of Nakamura's career was in New Japan. But I didn't see that many of his matches in New Japan. In his best run in WWE, I would have to say, was in NXT. Guy had classic matches with Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor. On the main roster, I like Nakamura's character, but the guy's not used enough. not booked enough. And just, what do you have? Five or six championship matches with AJ Styles. He couldn't win one of them to win the title. He won the Royal Rumble 2018. That was cool that he won the Rumble, but he didn't win the WWE Championship, and he should have. I guess a good thing that came out of him versus AJ all those times on pay-per-views were the Nakamura nut shot. That was probably the best thing that came out of that feud. Nakamura became U.S. champion. They barely used him. Barely. He didn't defend the title barely at all. He's barely on TV. Now he's going after Rusev in the U.S. title again at the Royal Rumble and watch their match be on the kickoff. I like Nakamura. I still like him. I don't know if he'll not re-sign with WWE. I think his contract might be up in 2019. I'm not sure. Number 42, Nakamura. Number 41, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is, what a great career Samoa Joe has had. The guy was great in Ring of Honor as a Ring of Honor champion. One of the longest reigning Ring of Honor champions of all time. Then he went to Impact, TNA, in 2005 or 6. I think it was 2005 in the summer. Samoa Joe was great in TNA, but they kind of did him wrong. Yeah, he's X Division champ. He was world champ for not long. He should have been a way longer TNA world champion. And then when Hogan and Bischoff came into TNA, they didn't book Samoa Joe right. It was stupid. He was being kidnapped by ninjas or kidnapped by people. It was dumb. I don't know. They didn't book Samoa Joe right at all. I'm happy he left and went to NXT. Samoa Joe has been really good on the main roster in WWE. The guy's great at promos. He's great at getting heat. He's great at working with anybody and putting them over. He's damn good at it. Number 42, Samoa Joe, or 41, Samoa Joe. Best run of his career. Probably, when he's at his best, probably was in Ring of Honor and TNA. Because he's younger and more in his prime. He's still in his prime. He's not an old guy. I don't even think he's 40. Samoa Joe is still in his prime. In my opinion, a lot of wrestlers are in their prime in their 40s. So Samoa Joe is still in his prime. I don't think he'll ever get a world title reign in the WWE. I just don't. He should, but I don't think he will. I don't remember if Samoa Joe was the Intercontinental Champion. He might have been, but I feel like he hasn't even held a title yet on the main roster. Number 40 is Edge, the rated R superstar Edge. He had the best run of his career as the rated R superstar as a heel. He was damn good with Lita. He was damn good with Vicky Guerrero. Edge, one of the best heels. In my opinion, he was one of the best heels in WWE history. The guy was a great world heavyweight champion. I think he's like a 10-time world champion or something. He won it a lot. Had great matches, great feuds with John Cena, The Undertaker, Jeff Hardy. I think Edge and CM Punk might have had a few matches. I don't remember. Edge had a good feud with, I think, Jericho. I think they had a WrestleMania match. Jericho and Edge. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Number 40 is Edge. The guy was damn good during the Attitude Era. He was in his prime when he debuted in 1998. He was damn good with Christian. Edge and Christian tag team. He was great in a tag team with Christian. And Edge was even better as a singles star, in my opinion. Edge has been in the first three-way triple threat ladder match. He's been a part of the first TLC matches. Edge is a Hall of Famer. The guy had a Hall of Fame career. He didn't work anywhere else. He had one match that was in WCW in like 96, I guess as a tryout. I believe it's on the network. But the best run was Edge in WWE because the guy didn't work anywhere else. His best run was as a heel when he was a rated R superstar. And not with Lita or Vicky when he was just by himself. He also had Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder with him. He was really good then too. And they had a little group. I don't know what the group is called. So, number 40, Edge. And now, I mean, look what Edge is doing now. He has Edge and Christian show. He has his own podcast. He's even acting. He's on the show Vikings. And outside of wrestling, Edge has retired. He's done great stuff. Edge and Christian show is hilarious. I really enjoy it. His podcast is good too. It's a podcast with Christian. Number 40, Edge. Number 39. We're going to go back to the 80s. This guy was huge. Big star. Great heel. You crying for a midget. Anyways, my cat distracted. Puts a toy in her mouth and she starts crying real loud because she wants to play. Number 39, this guy was a great heel. One of the best heels of the 80s. Was a member of the original Four Horsemen. Number 39, Tully Blanchard. The guy was damn good. Damn good talker. Damn good worker. Guy had great matches and great feuds with Magnum TA. They had a classic cage match. I Quit at Starrcade 85. Come here, midget. Come here. Come here. She's not listening. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here's midget. You don't want to be on camera, do you? That's my cat, Midget. That's her name, Midget. So where was I? Tully Blanchard, number 39. The guy had great matches and feuds with Magnum TA. They had a classic I Quit cage match at Starrcade 85. Had great matches with Dusty Rhodes. And then, after he was a single star, he got in a tag team with Arn Anderson. They were so good. Such a great tag team. They went to WWF. That was perfect because Bobby Heenan was their manager. They became the Brain Busters. They had great matches with Demolition, the Rockers, the Hart Foundation. So many teams. Tully Blanchard, the guys, might be forgotten by a lot of fans, but not by me. Number 39, Tully Blanchard. The guy was really good. Number 38, to end this part 6 of my top 100 wrestlers, I did number 48 down to 38. Number 38, I respect this guy so much. He reinvented himself many times, at least 2 or 3 times. I think he debuted either early 70s or late 60s. Number 38, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion when the title meant something. Former ECW champion when he was in his 50s. Who am I talking about? The hardcore legend, number 38, Terry Funk. What a career Terry Funk has had. Thank God he's still with us. Because I think he's around 73. He's in his 70s. Terry Funk was a damn good talker, damn good heel in Florida Championship Wrestling, damn good worker. Could wrestle and have a good match with anybody. Terry Funk was a legit heel. The guy, as a kid, he scared me. Terry Funk, as a kid, he scared me. Especially when he attacked Ric Flair and power drove Ric Flair on that table. I was scared of Terry Funk. I mean, what great feuds Terry Funk had with Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, God, in ECW with Raven, and Sabu, Shane Douglas. Terry Funk, even during the Attitude Era, was in the WWF, teaming up with Cactus Jack. He was Chainsaw Charlie at first. But then he became Terry Funk. He had a great run during the Attitude Era. I enjoyed what he did. I mean, Terry Funk was in WCW in the early 90s. That was an okay run. Around 94 he was there. But he wasn't there for long. I mean, Terry Funk, the guy's reinvented himself, has made history so many times. Was part of barbed wire matches in his late 50s. Maybe early 60s, was still in barbed wire matches. Made history with Mick Foley in Japan, where they had death matches. Made history in the NWA and ECW. Oh, Terry Funk was even a part of, in my opinion, the first ever triple threat match in the United States. The first ever three-way dance in ECW. It was Terry Funk against Sabu against Shane Douglas. February 94, the night the line was crossed. I love Terry Funk. I respect him so much. He's one of my favorites. That's why he's on my top 100 wrestlers, number 38, Terry Funk. You don't know who Terry Funk is? Younger fans, study up on him and watch his stuff. Watch his promos, watch his matches. He was so damn good. He's a legend. He's a hardcore legend. Terry Funk, the guy was awesome. I don't know if he's still wrestling. I hope not. Because the guy's knees are bad. He probably has bad hips and knees. I'm surprised he can still walk. I hope he can still walk. But I don't know. I think Terry Funk did wrestle in 2013 or 14 or 15. I don't know if he did last year. I hope not. I mean, Terry Funk had a legendary career. Everybody, if you're not a fan of Terry Funk or you didn't watch him growing up, go back, learn some wrestling history, and watch Terry Funk's career. The guy was so good at promos and talking. He had his own style. He reinvented himself many times to change his style. Number 38, Terry Funk. Hope you enjoyed this part 6 of my top 100 wrestlers. Bye for now, everybody.